Welcome back to the channel. Now I'm in the trees, as you can possibly see. Now I'm trying to find today where Rotten Calder meets the River Clyde. A wee man down Clyde side told me that there was a waterfall somewhere. Well, I think I might need to scramble down basically through the trees. We just passed some deer. It seems to level out down there. So I'll go down there and I'll follow the water down till we get to where the river meets the Clyde. And I'll see you down there, because this looks a bit scratchy part. So that was a quick scratch-a-thon, if you like. But the river's here. It's quite flat. So I take it I'm going to need to go that way. But first things first. There's a heron, possibly. First things first, for here, I go down water, Magpie, to where the river meets the River Clyde. So I'm going to head along here, and that's the Rotten Calder from East Kilbride. I'm in Camlis Lang now. I've basically come all the way down the river, to the end of the river, so let's see where the river does end. This is what I'm up against. I can hear a waterfall down there, so that might be the first waterfall right in the corner there. So try and avoid this. You can get down here. I need to go up before I get down. We have a waterfall, so I should be able to get down there, no problem. Once I get down to the flat and walk along to there. There's a waterfall there, straight across. So first of all, let's go down here, because this is the end of the Rotten Calder River. And this is where the river meets the Clyde. There's the Clyde. Here we go. Nice flat bit here for people to go fishing, eh? Behind there's Dildowie, which we don't want to go to until we need to go to. So that there, bit of water there, is Rotten Calder, all the way to East Kilbride. Then it's the Clyde. Nice bit of water there for all ye fishermen. First of all, I'm going to get out there. I'm not going to get across that water, way too deep. That's why I need waders now and again. It's shallow, but it's too deep for my wellies. First of all, I'm going to get up this wee waterfall. I don't think I'm going to get much compositionally. I might get a shot or two and then I'll walk up the river, see if there's any more, because the land does come down. Gradient. There's ducks flying about. Anyway, up here, and then I'll go back the way I came, get cut to ribbons again. Get a shot of this waterfall. Let's go. So that's my way down. I'll just need to hang on to the trees, as you do, without falling. That tree there. This tree here, yeah, easy peasy. Right, so this here, waterfall, is the last waterfall in Rotten Calder. As you can see, there's what looks like a metal wheelie bin. Compositionally, there's trees and everything stuck to me. there's a wee waterfall here, which if I get down low enough, I can get the rapids here. And a wee rapid here, not much of a rapid, but just enough to get that full waterfall in. It's quite big. I can't get to the other side. Too deep by my wellies. So let's try and get set up and get my first shot done. Should go to that rock, that wee bit there, should be okay. It's not up by my wellies, I can see the boating. Down there's up by my wellies. That's not too bad, just at that rock there. I wouldn't go any further. Sun's coming through, it might annoy me. It might get in the way. Who knows? All that there looks quite shallow. So I might get to that log and shoot across. Anyway, let's get set up for my first shot and get my first shot out of the way. I've got my polarizer, I've got my ND filter. I don't think I need the ND filter today. Polarizer wise, F11 and above, ISO 50, so we don't let as much light in. So, aye. It's a nice wee waterfall, but I do think there's more. I think there's more further up, because the land is higher further up. So, after this one, I'll head up. It might take me an hour or something. You never know. Up to the railway crossing anyway. There's a tunnel for the river to come through the railway, and then you go further up the field. I can cross over and meet the river again. So let's get set up, eh? Right, well, I don't know why I'm putting the tripod up so far. I want to be doing a wee bit, I think. Maybe portrait shot, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to try a portrait shot first. So this should be run the other way. About there. It's stubby enough. I'll get that set up. Alright, first things first, I need to put my polarizing filter on. I've got a wee idea what I'm going to do. Here I'm here. As I think I'll put the drone up and get close to the river and take a photograph across the river using the drone. Good idea, eh? We'll see if it goes to plan. But first of all, tripod's still there, which is a good thing. Polarizer is there. That back in the bag. Now I've got the 24 to 105 I'm going to start with. Hopefully that's enough. And as always, lens cleaner. A wee bit of sniffle there. Ooh. Shouldn't come me anything. Anyway, leave the bag there. Right, so we'll set up here. Let's turn the camera on. I think all my settings are wrong because I was shooting the moon the other night. Yeah. I need to change my ISO, which is sitting at 3200 into 50. Shutter speed. Aperture F11 we'll start with. 0.4 of a second, and spin this back round. Runs further round. Right, so this needs to come up. It's at a level. And we want to cut out most of the trees. Yeah. I think what we're going to get here, it's a good old panel. So what you want is a good old panel, eh? Anyway, let's turn this not getting much because of that first picture. Oh aye, that's bright. So I think shutter speed now will need to come up, I think. Yeah. 60 a second, F11. First image focusing on this wee rock here. Second, up on the bin. I'm sure it's the wheelie bin. It's not an old tram and train. The next one on the actual waterfall, where that brick is over there. Let me see them result wise. Let's zoom in. Yeah, the waterfall looks fine to me. That's at 1/6 of a second. As I say, it's quite bright here. I don't think they've got to get away with it. It's really bright. So, let's see, we've got a wee landscape shot there. One hand. Spin up. Zoom out. Shoot down there. Turn the polarizer. Yeah, right there. Level wise, we're no level yet. Let's just level that up. It looks level now. So same again, wee rock at the front. Quick focus. Now I'm getting a wee bit of that rock in, which I don't like. Probably will need to crop that one out. In the bin. In the bin. And on the actual waterfall. There we go, 6 seconds. 60 a second. 1/6 of a second. That's as far up as we're getting. So I'm going to need to move now, I think. Go down lower first. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to adjust the tripod. Be doing one leg. Yeah. I'll be doing one section. And we'll start again. Right, so again, I came down lower so that I'm getting more of this rapid in, if you like. I've turned the polarizer just to take the glare off it, so I will focus just on that wee bit of rapid there. No bad. Then I will focus on that wee bit of rapid there. This has got to be 4, I think, because I can see 4 places that I want to focus on the bin, and then over here on the waterfall. Hopefully I can get some glare out of this wee bit here. Maybe by turning round there. Take it off it. Yep. So let's start again. Waterfall. Bin. Waterfall. Here. And waterfall with wee rock here sticking out right there. We'll try and get them together. I think that's enough for this wee spot. I'm just going to try and get out here without falling. So that's just 2 compositions for there. I'm going to head up here because I've got that rock there and I've got that log there. And we'll see if we can shoot across. I might even shoot through here first because I like that wee bit there. Shoot straight up. It's 1, 2, 3. So let's set that up first. Up to a level that's manageable. tripod needs, I think this leg here needs to come down slightly to bring it back. Got a button there. Yeah, it's better. So turn it now to that wee rock there. Right. Again with this level. And further out again. Yeah. I think we can bring it back up slightly. We can zoom in a wee bit. Yeah. Now I'm going to turn the polarizer. Not too much obviously because it's already been clubbed, so I think that's as good as it's going to get. Yeah. So I'll focus here. Focus in the bin. Focus in the waterfall. It's another 3. That sun is really bright, so it's a bit unfortunate. It's a wee bit unfortunate. Let's see if we can get another shot somewhere. Right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this photograph across the river using the drone. So let's take off. You need to be careful here. I'll turn it round and record. Okay, I'll turn it round. And I'm going to head across the river. It's all on dry land. There. Turn it round. And I'll try and get a picture for here. It needs to come home. It needs to come back to me. Uh-oh. Right, home. That's not working. Whoa. Oh, that wasn't working. Anyway, it must be the draft for the water, etc. So we're not trying that again. Oh, I think he had his own ideas there. He was going swimming. I was like 3 inches off the water. But anyway, we're calm. So let's stop the recording. Battery needs cooling, blah blah blah. Right, okay, or charging. Right, so I can change battery on it. So let's put this off. Okay, stop. I think I'll get a shot. I'll get a shot from here, I think, and I'll add this wee bit of log in, leading in, bowing round to the full waterfall. It might be a portrait shot, but I'm going to try a landscape shot first. I might be too high up here and I maybe need to move across this way a bit to the right and see what happens. But obviously, the sun's still there. I'm trying to hide it a wee bit, which is just, the light's just hitting here, so it's just not too bad. It's just hitting at the top of the waterfall there. So I'll get this set up, see if we get a shot here. We'll focus first on the end of this log because we're just getting it in. So I've done that, one picture, and now I'm going to just work my way across the waterfall. Let's stick out a bit there. You can see in camera, and then at the other end. It's just a wee waterfall, it's not a massive waterfall. So I'm going to try and get a portrait shot here now. Come down a bit lower with that leading in. Try and avoid this branch here. And I think that branch is in that shot. And if I can get this works out, I'll get round to the bin panel. Hopefully it works out. I'm going to go for that shot there. Don't know if you can see it because of the sun and the brightness. But it's basically a portrait shot. Now, I'm going to get into, as I said, to the bin. I've cut out the branch there. So the first focus is right here on this rock here, because it's quite wide. It's a bit underexposed in here, but the light in the sun is just hitting it and it's quite nice. Yeah. So the 52nd, F11, ISO 50. It's 3-4 shots. I'll take another one right across, right there. And then I'm going to start turning round just till we get to the bin. Right, that's the end of the waterfall again. Right at the end of the waterfall. Jeez. I get one down here at the bottom of this rock. And I'll keep turning. Again, we're just hitting bits that we think are going to be missed. Missed it, no focused. It's basically the bottom of this wee bit here. Turning point again. 4 turns every time, just so that we can get things in. Quiet space this. There's the bin there. Let's focus on the bin. Turns again. Here. The bin. And the other banking. I want to go further. And this will just be a big square image. The bin, this is the last shot, the mankin. The other side. I think that'll do. Now what I'll do now is I'll just bring it down lower, tear the log, and I'll use the log. So what I've done here is I've just straightened up away the level. F11, 5 seconds. Polarizer I've given it a wee turn to make the water black, dark, whatever we like to say. So I'm going to focus right here on this log. Again. And the end of the log. Near the waterfall. And the very end of the waterfall. The very end of the waterfall. And that should be enough for that shot as well. I think I'm done here. Might squeeze in there and just get one portrait shot straight across. Maybe. I should be able to. Don't know. But let's try. But the last shot, in fact, I think I can see the sun's just coming through there. I might get a sun star if I'm lucky. Portrait wise. Let's take it round. Bring it back up. Push it up that way. Sun star wise for here. I think we're talking. There, aye. You can just see it. Maybe a shot right there. Let's go to F16. Let's try it. Is it coming through? Up slightly more. Try again. Yeah, it's just a wee touch. Just a wee touch. But that's usually okay. That's usually enough. I'll just keep clicking through the waterfall. So just lower it, bringing it back slightly, and we're sort of getting one there a wee bit. Yeah, I think we're getting a wee sun star. The sun's still rising, so while it's rising, let's just keep shooting. Minding to focus on the other parts of the image. That's better sun star there. It's not bad, we've worked it, we're getting a wee sun star at the waterfall. Quite handy, it helps. That's an even better one. Try that again. Yeah, because the sun's rising. Now while you're doing a shutter speed here. Oh, perfect. Yep. Any likes? I'm quite glad we came here. This wee bit. That's a nice sun star as well. So, if that one works out, I'll stitch them together. Now, I'm going to walk up now, see if we can get another waterfall before we head home. I don't know where else about here there is. There's not really much. As you can see, it's a straight across the river waterfall. So I'll get packed up and we'll start heading through the jungle again. Get ripped to shreds, as you do. Things we do. Right, well, here we are now. I just walked right up through the waterfall, which is down at the end. Right along forest. All the way along here. There's a bridge. There's a tunnel. Railway is right across the top there. And the trains come. But what I'm going to do is walk up here to get to the other side of that railway, and then I'll come back this way, back to the car. So let's go this way. Lovely skies. There's somebody down there. He must have been looking at me going, what is he doing? Anyway, I'll get up this way. I think it's just up here. Right, so it's a bit unfortunate. I don't see any more waterfalls. So I'm going to head back to the car. Maybe next time. So it's one waterfall, a couple of pictures. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to head back, all the way back, take an easier track. Put the drone up back there, get a wee view of the M74, etc. But till then, I'll catch you next week. So if you like, you can get a wee like if you like, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. I could charge you, I'm not going to. So if you like this wee video, just a wee adventure on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, it's Sunday afternoon now I think. Head home, get everything ready, got a couple of pictures, hopefully I got a couple of pictures of that waterfall. And that waterfall was the last waterfall on Rotten Calder before it meets the Clyde. So until next week, take care and I'll see you somewhere different, hopefully. And hopefully the diesel's cheaper. Just another wee walk. So we'll try back to the car now. Him.